Coming up on Here's the Truth, the former Minneapolis Director of Civil Rights is speaking out about a pattern she observed at the city with its black and brown employees.
What I can say is that a smear campaign was not warranted.
And with culturally relevant comics, high-energy events, and kid-friendly healing spaces, one St. Paul woman is changing the narrative in education.
I'm on a mission to disrupt the education system.
Plus, an exclusive performance you won't want to miss by Jamela Pettiford. Here's the Truth starts right now. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm independent journalist Georgia Fort. This week, we turn to Minneapolis, where the former director of civil rights is speaking out not just about her experience, but the pattern she observed with other black and brown employees. There's been high turnover and multiple lawsuits have been filed. This week, we dig deep to find out what's really happening at the city of Minneapolis.
Issues with our HR practices, and also blatantly how it relates to a trend around racism and a trend around employees of color, black women, continuously being pushed out of this city in a very public and in a very demonizing way.
Cedric Alexander, Taista Green, Gina O'Beary, and now Alberta Gillespie. These are just four of more than a dozen black employees whose early departure from the city of Minneapolis is raising concerns. The hearing you went to, it opened your eyes that this wasn't an isolated occurrence.
Yes, it did. I had a list of about 19 people who felt, African Americans, who felt they were pushed out. This, coupled with the circulation of about 19 African Americans thought to be forced out of their positions at the city, gives cause for this committee to make inquiries formally to determine if there are personnel measures that should be overhauled or if it's an issue of a hostile work environment ongoing. I thought to myself, wow, this is not unusual. It dwarfed my little list of 19,
Marquita Stevens, president of the Minneapolis Urban League, says she's concerned about a pattern she's seeing with black employees working for the city of Minneapolis.
She was contacted while she was on vacation by phone, and conversation ensued that ended up in her being dismissed from her role. All of it in the face of the ramping up of this monitoring committee's work being done. It just raises suspicions.
Alberta and John Jefferson were both members of the Community Commission on Police Oversight, an initiative started after the murder of George Floyd. It was created to investigate police misconduct complaints.
You've got a system of policing that people don't trust. And then you do things that make people not trusted.
Rebuilding that trust is what Marquita says Alberta was focused on.
It's amazing to me that the DEI positions that were created around George Floyd to make sure that we don't have any more civil unrest, no more discrimination, no more racism is all but going away. It's fading in the sunset, and the dismissal of Ms. Gillespie is a great example of that.
The timing of the dismissal and seemingly immediate news coverage while Ms. Gillespie was on vacation raises serious questions about, one, the integrity of the work environment, as you've already spoken to, and two, the intent of the action. Given an African American person will not be leading the work as a representative of the city's interface with the monitoring committee soon to begin.
Community input coincided with Councilwoman Robin Wansley requesting Mayor Jacob Fry provide key information about Minneapolis's HR practices.
Many city employees have spoken about experiencing racism, misogyny, and toxic work environments at departments throughout the city. This has ranged from employees under the former city coordinator, Heather Johnson, speaking out publicly about the toxic and racist work environment in that office, to a female MPD officer suing the city for sexual harassment by her colleagues.
You guys had talked about these issues that are happening in the city and what's going on with the employees, but it sounds like it's riding from the head down.
And in response to this directive, which is meant to shape the committee's work as it relates to hiring and retention, the mayor has declared that even posing the question is unfortunately, and I quote from his letter, is geared towards sowing discord.
Our request to interview Mayor Fry was declined.
If we have a mayor that's behaving in this pattern, then what do we expect from the other people who are working up under him in his leadership in the city?
The city operations officer, Margaret Kelleher, emailed Mayor Fry recommending they terminate Alberta for not processing enough complaints, claiming Alberta only processed 18 police misconduct complaints since August.
We all know that the outcome of the George Floyd debacle was not how quickly complaints were processed. It was not a data issue.
But according to other documents, Alberta's department focused on quality, not quantity, and processed more than 100 complaints.
Do you think her termination was justified?
What I can say is that a smear campaign was not warranted.
When people move on from the city, they should be allowed to do so with their dignity intact. And I feel like it is my opinion that that was not allowed to happen.
I met Alberta when I first came to Minnesota as a preacher's wife. I thought to myself, that's what we're doing now. We're doing smear campaigns on Sunday school teachers.
Since Alberta's termination, other staff in the Civil Rights Department have left their positions. Alberta issued us this statement saying, "I take pride in my track record and reputation as someone who speaks the truth and catalyzes change within communities." She says, "My dedication to achieving justice remains unwavering." Turning now to an update on a story we first reported last July. Ricky Cobb II was fatally shot by State Trooper Ryan Londrigan on Interstate 94 during a traffic stop. This week, his attorneys announced that they're filing a federal civil rights action against two of the troopers who were involved in the traffic stop. Here's key moments from the press conference they held this week.
We're here today to announce that we filed a lawsuit against the officers in this case. We have filed a federal civil rights action this morning against both officers.
You have state agents, state patrol officers that's violating agreements that the state have with the city of Minneapolis. So on the basis alone, from the beginning, the stop was unjustified and unlawful.
These are laws set in place for everybody, and people that have badges don't get set aside.
And reporting didn't help us, the police didn't help us, the mayor didn't help us, city council didn't help us, and now we're at the state level. And think about this way. The Civil Rights Department across the street never helped us. The human rights over the Capitol never helped us. We're on our own to survive by standing up with our lawyers to fight back.
In due time, you all will hear the truth and hear everything about the situation and know that my brother did not do nothing wrong, that this officer did shoot my brother. He murdered him. He didn't have a pistol, a weapon, nothing in his hand. He did nothing wrong. Should no one be afraid to drive past a police officer because you don't know if you're going to get pulled over? Should no traffic stop end deadly, ever?
And another life was lost because of this. And we have fatherless children now.
Ricky Cobb was a productive citizen of this community, and we will not let you vilify him. We will not let you punish him in his death. We want him to be allowed to rest in peace. We also support the DA upstairs in bringing this criminal action against these officers. We believe that she should keep this case. We appreciate her transparency. We appreciate the fact that she's been open and honest with this family. And we hope that that officer is brought to justice, not only in the criminal court, but the civil court as well.
Coming up, we introduce you to a St. Paul woman changing the narrative in education. Plus, don't miss an exclusive performance by Jamela Pettiford. This commercial break is powered by U.S. Bank's Access Commitment Initiative. U.S. Bank is building Black wealth by uplifting and supporting Black-owned businesses like these.
Hi, I'm Devonna Pittman, founder and CEO of Nature Syrup Beauty. Like so many other Black women, I navigated a love-hate relationship with my hair that led to me formulating a line of plant-based hair care. Nature Syrup is more than a beauty brand. It represents the essence of what people with textured hair desire to see when they look in the mirror. Share the love of Nature Syrup by purchasing our products at naturesyrup.com or Macy's.com.
Visit Plant Bar Cafe to experience the power of cold pressed juice. We do juicing differently. We specialize in cold pressed juice, bringing you a wide range of nutritional benefits and a delicious taste. It can boost your immune system, promote clear skin, and even help prevent diseases. Whether you're an active individual or someone looking for a nutritional energy boost, we're here to support you on your journey to a healthier and brighter future.
I'm Asisa Say, founder and CEO of Push Strategist. At Push, we're not just about business. We're about creating meaningful social impact to foster economic advancement for communities of color. We are a team of multicultural experts, enabling us to provide a variety of solutions for your business and your career. We can help with everything from training, career coaching, personal development, small business development, and more. Let us help push you and your career to its purpose.
My name is Darren Kelly, owner and founder of Divine Shine Cleaning. For more than 5 years, we've provided both residential and commercial cleaning services. If you're a business owner and you need your office cleaned, or if you're too busy and need some help at home, we do it all, from move-outs to regularly weekly keep-up. Our mission is to create happiness in the space of our clients. We believe a happier space is a cleaner space. Give us a call or text today. Find out how we can help you, your home, or your business. 763-363-1880.
Hello, my name is Hanifa and I am the owner of Glow Skin Space located in Crystal, Minnesota. Here at Glow Skin Space, we offer a wide variety of services from chemical peels, dermaplaning to facials, and oh yeah, teeth whitening. Here at Glow Skin Space, we treat you like family. So whenever you want to book a spa experience, please make sure to call us at 612-281-8989.
With culturally relevant comics, high-energy events, and kid-friendly healing spaces, one woman is disrupting education as we know it. Her name is Miss Mercedes, and if you're a parent, she's likely your child's favorite teacher. Today, we take you inside the schools to show you why. Mercedes Yarbrough is no ordinary educator.
Who wants to have some fun?
She sees herself as the next gen Mr. Rogers.
I'm on a mission to disrupt the education system.
And Miss Mercedes is also an animator, social media producer, sneakerhead, and the mother of 4 boys.
Say I am strong.
Her philosophy on education is simple.
It's teaching from a positive lens.
But she says the stakes are high.
We're in a spiritual warfare with the evolution of technology, and our kids have been born into a digital world with no guidance. There's a all-time high in mental illness, depression, anxiety, and I believe it's all linked to technology. And I want these kids, this generation, to be in control of technology and not be controlled by it.
Her digital superpower is her cyber superhighway to empower children with the stories that have been erased from their school books.
I empower kids through their history from a positive lens, but I also empower them by unlocking their superpowers.
Discovering superpowers.
You guys have superpowers. Who got a superpower?
With the real-life superhero.
Miss Mercedes, she's your kid's favorite teacher.
If Miss Mercedes is watching this, thank you for being the best teacher. Miss Mercedes, she just lights up a room. She's just amazing. She really just genuinely cares about people, about like anybody. Like if you're LGBT, if you're black, you're white, you're Asian, you're anything in between, she genuinely cares about you. And not a lot of people really do stuff like that.
Miss Mercedes has been to at least a dozen schools in the Twin Cities, taking hundreds of children through her engaging, interactive teaching style.
I learned that there's a lot of black inventors. It's very good to celebrate black history because some schools don't really appreciate it in the 1900s, ever since segregation started.
Principal Bobby Johnson hired Mercedes during COVID.
Her love to the kids, she energetic them before they enter, even before they enter the school gate. I love creativity in education because every kid's brain is so powerful. We need that creativity.
Unlocking the creative superpower of the children she teaches is also helping her disrupt another system.
The education system was not made for Black and brown kids. It was actually funded by John D. Rockefeller in 1902 with him stating, "I do not want a nation of thinkers, I want a nation of workers." So when they talk about the pipeline to prison being in the school system, I seen it firsthand working in the school system.
Mercedes has lived the hard knock life. Her mom was 15 years old when she had Mercedes. She rode the bus to school with her mom since she was just a baby. She watched her mother go from a teen mom to a PhD. And now she's following in her mother's footsteps.
I've seen a lot of kids' lights become dim. And I believe as an educator, your job is to inspire and keep their light flaming. That's what Ms. Mercedes does. She inspires and keeps lights flaming.
And the flame for reading will never go out for Miss Mercedes students because her literature is their favorite.
I have 3 released comic books. 2 are part of my Black to the Future series about inventions made by Black inventors and also highlighting Black-owned businesses and Black-owned clothing designers. And then I have a comic called The Magic Glasses, which was inspired by the George Floyd incident.
You never see it, but you can feel it. It's not visible to the eye, but you know it's there.
I thought about the kids who woke up in South Minneapolis where their community was in distraught, just in chaos, and was not the same. And I was like, what did they learn from this? Because in life, everything's a teaching moment. And I'm like, how can I teach them? The magic glasses is where things in your neighborhood may be negative, but you have the power to change it by putting on your magic glasses, envisioning better, but taking action. So it's teaching this generation to be proactive and take action and be thinkers.
But there's one lesson greater than all. She hopes her students never forget.
You are what you believe. I want our generation and our Black and brown kids to believe that they are great.
Coming up, an exclusive performance by Jamela Pettiford you won't want to miss.
So look into the light and tell me what you see. You see me shining, this ain't make-believe. Look into the light.
I grew up here in the Twin Cities. It gives me joy to give back to the community that first gave to me. I opened 2 Subway franchises in my hometown, St. Paul, 2 years ago. With endless options and fresh ingredients, we take pride in making it your way every time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Whether you're on the go or taking a break, Subway's the perfect place for fresh, fast, and delicious.
At Nail Partners, we prioritize people. We understand how real estate can unlock a community's aspirations. From the very beginning of a project to its completion, we create space for collaboration. By bringing people together from all walks of life, we're able to build a shared vision that benefits everyone. Because if we want stronger, healthier communities, everyone deserves a seat at the table. Nail Partners, built for community.
Get your resume ready for the biggest People of Color career fair yet. Expanding to the ballroom at the Minneapolis Convention Center to meet the high demand. Over 50 major employers are already committed to be in the room for the best networking and hiring event in town. Will you be there? Get there with ease with your free ride pass from Metro Transit. The People of Color Career Fair is Wednesday, April 24th. Presented by Anderson Windows and Doors, U.S. Bank, and Midco. Register today. It's free. peopleofcolorcareerfair.com.
Persistent fatigue, brain fog, muscle weakness. Millions are grappling with lingering symptoms of long COVID, unsure if they'll fully recover. But you're not alone. There is help available. Recovery is possible. Together, we can overcome long COVID. For more info, health.state.mn.us.
Black business Enterprises is a power grid of over 1 million Black entrepreneurs worldwide. We exist to help you realize your business dreams. Plug into the grid.
It's time. Time for America's promises to Black and brown Minnesotans to be fulfilled. It's time for us to equitably share in the wealth of our nation. That's why the Center for Economic Inclusion was created, to embolden employers to invest in Black and brown-owned businesses and to leverage our talent to bring wealth into our communities. The Center for Economic Inclusion measures what works, and we hold leaders accountable. The time is now. Build with us. Visit us online at centerforeconomicinclusion.org.
God's queen is walking in the light. Where is our light? Where is our light? There is a divine light from where we shine inside. Those who have been enlightened cannot fear the spotlight. So look into the light and tell me what you see. You'll see me shine, and this ain't make believe. Look into the light and tell me what you see. I'm walking through the light. I'm illuminated. I through the light. I'm illuminated. Highlight, star, broad, stargate, iridate, heroxide, reveal. Headlight, spotlight, sunlight, shine bright, cast off, be healed. So look into the light and tell me what you see. You'll see me shine, and this ain't make believe. Look into the light and tell me what you see. I'm walking through the light. Through the light. I'm illuminated. Light through the light. I'm illuminated. In the light, I'm in the light, I'm in the light, I'm illuminated. Yes, I through the light, I'm in the light, walking in the light.
Coming up next week on Here's the Truth, we soar to new heights with two trailblazing pilots who are inspiring the next generation of aviators.
It's surreal. Like, here it is, little black boy from the projects flying all over the world. And I want to share that with people. You know, if I can do it, you can do it.
Plus, a powerful performance by gospel singer Darnell Davis and his band. Watch Here's the Truth, Saturdays at 11 on the CW Twin Cities.
I see here you recently had COVID-19. Your natural immunity can help, but with new variants emerging, your risk increases over time. These new strains may challenge your immunity, but getting vaccinated strengthens your defenses against these variants. Let's discuss your vaccination options today. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay up to date on your vaccinations to protect yourself and your loved ones. Visit www.health.state.mn.us for more information.
Here at BMT, our fellas noticed the common aspiration with our young black boys becoming an athlete. That's why we've rebranded to emulate a sports communication style, with teachers shining as the quarterbacks to their education. We huddle to showcase togetherness, brotherhood, and empowerment. Our kids will get to see BMT men excelling in classrooms and believing they can too. Together, we can portray black male teachers as world champions.
We know what it means to be food insecure. We know that families struggle day in and day out, and that's why we built this ecosystem to end everyday hunger and fight food insecurity.
This is community-led, and 100% of the profits go right back to the community to providing more food. This is why we show up. This is why we keep going. This is why we love what we do.
Together, we can end food insecurity in St. Paul and bring dignity to everyone's plate.
I grew up here in the Twin Cities. It gives me joy to give back to the community that first gave to me. I opened 2 Subway franchises in my hometown, St. Paul, 2 years ago. With endless options and fresh ingredients, we take pride in making it your way every time. You're welcome. Whether you're on the go or taking a break, Subway's the perfect place for fresh, fast, and delicious.
KobeCo creates the scents and sounds for restorative self-care. From burned out to calm and lit, we hand pour each soy-based candle and create a playlist to match. Because we believe self-care is a whole vibe. Light, listen, and vibe. Shop our products at lovekobeco.com.
Are you ready to get in the best shape of your life? At Sir Boxing Club, we offer high-intensity workouts that will push you to your limits and help you reach your fitness goals. Our gym is equipped with state-of-the-art equipment and a family atmosphere. Experienced trainers will guide you every step of the way, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned fighter. Come join us today and start your journey towards a stronger, healthier you.
Black Business Enterprises is a power grid of over 1 million Black entrepreneurs worldwide. We exist to help you realize your business dreams. Plug into the grid.
Your home for hip-hop and R&B. We the best! Power 104.7, where old school meets new school.